Well, hello everyone. Welcome. It is Tuesday night. I didn't know if I would be here this week. So I did post a little later this afternoon that we would be going live tonight. I had an internet snafu. The ice seems to have or did interfere with my cable bringing internet into the house. So I had to have a repairman out today to take care of that. And it was a day delayed because of the holiday Monday. So it's been interesting when the majority of your work is dependent on the internet and you don't have it. So it's been a ride for sure. But we got it back this afternoon. I was able to post some things today. We will be back on track tomorrow with the podcast. I think we're going to talk about Pistis Sophia. Spirit brings me what I need, and that's kind of how I roll now. They bring me information, they bring me knowledge, they bring me wisdom, they bring me my topics. So Pistis Sophia is a concept. It was actually it's a whole story. But what it comes down to is it was just another validation for me as to what you and I are going through in this human experience of learning how to step into our multidimensionality and through the laws of the universe, wake up to how you ascend, and through that ascension, you manifest and you co-create. It's not about striving and driving anymore. So I think that'll be an interesting podcast. So we will do that tomorrow. I'm actually looking at my notes over here. So that's what we got going on with that. And then I did do a 40-minute video that is on YouTube. If you didn't get a look at that, talking about Fire Horse, the eclipse, and some other things that wanted to come through. So that was really interesting. I'll probably do more on the energies because, we've got this new moon, we've got this eclipse. So the energies are big right now, and it's bringing up a lot of stuff for us to transmute and release. And so, interestingly enough, I was actually listening to a podcast earlier today, and they were talking about how one of the energies that's being amplified right now is this energy of survival mode. And it was interesting to me because I think in the last week it kind of came to me to talk about this because I was experiencing it, have experienced it. And I don't know, it's just interesting how when you're connected into the matrix, we're all in some way connected by this field of energy. And it blows my mind listening to other, spiritual teachers, intuitive psychics, whatever you want to call me, right? But how what we're talking about, like if you watch 2 or 3 different 90% of the time, it's gonna be very similar to, what everybody else is saying. So it's just crazy. It's crazy how when you're connected into the field, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. So, yeah, that's what we got going on. So, yeah, so that's why, I've been posting a lot about integrated energy therapy, and I got a beautiful testimonial this week, from someone who worked with me who was really having issues with, basically her pattern of relationship and how she's been able to overcome that and now have the relationship with the person that she wanted to have the relationship with. And when you heal yourself, if you've got people around you who are connected to you and they love you unconditionally, you also help them. If they're connected into you, you're going to pull them along, right? You're going to want them, or they're also going to level up with you. if that's your road. So it was just beautiful. She really talked about how it's empowered her to be able to live authentically. And I will tell you that it came down to her relationship and them having to part company if they couldn't figure out how to be in relationship in a healthy way. And so the angels came in and help her to release old patterns and old trauma that was really not allowing her to trust and step into her authority. So beautiful, beautiful testimonial, and I'm so thankful and grateful. Um, and it was actually this month that someone that I'd been working with for a very long time, when she came to me, she had just gotten out of a very abusive, narcissistic pattern of relationship, and all she wanted was a family, and she now has that. It was a journey for sure, but I just love how this modality, it's subtle, but it's profound, and if you're someone that's really struggling, um, check it out. We're doing the Empower Me Now coaching package, which is coaching with the energy sessions. And, it's 6 months, 9 sessions. We get together every 3 weeks. I'm having tremendous success with that and seeing people really step into their authenticity and co-create the lives that they want with their team of spirit guides. So it's profound. And if that's something that you're ready to step into, let me know, because I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So hello everyone. Hello Tracy. Hello Mary Beth, and hello Dario. All right. So we are going to use the Archangel Power Tarot card by Rayleigh Valentine. I did get some other decks today, but they're really geared specifically for relationship. I've been doing these twin flame readings, and I recognized that I needed some more like romantic relationship kind of card deck. So I got a couple more of those in the mail today. So I just did a twin flame one, but I'm almost thinking that maybe I'll do another one in the next month. Now that I can kind of expand on those readings. So stay tuned for that for sure. For sure, for sure. Hello, Mariana. Okay, so that's what we got going on. Yeah, I'm looking for something, and I don't have it, but that's okay. We're gonna figure this out. All right, so hey, Tracy, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Whew, I hope you're doing well. Oh, okay. Yours literally went flying. 3 of Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the archangel of communication. And the Gabriel is coming through with prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, and optimistic plans that turn out as expected. This fire horse energy, a lot of people are now talking about, and today is the beginning of the fire horse. If you didn't watch my video that I put up on it today, definitely check it out. But the fire energy is here. And a lot of people are talking about how it's, going to be abundant, it's going to be prosperous, it's going to be, things really showing up and coming towards you. And that is the masculine read on that, the take on that. But really, this fire horse energy is also heralding in the divine feminine. And so that is going to be allowing him to really step into that divine feminine energy of creativity. And so I feel like this card, Tracy, with this beautiful woman on it, kind of looking to the future. I feel like that's what you're going to be coming into now. That you are going to have prosperity arising from wise planning. And this wise planning is going to come through your ability to really create and co-create your next step with spirit. And it's gonna be important for you to drop down into the faith that everything is showing up for you and that it is going to turn out even better than you could expect. And you do that through co-creating with your higher self, with, God and Christ consciousness. Because it really is about taking the next step. And I feel like I've been giving you this message now for a minute, but I feel like that was getting you ready. Abraham Hicks talks about getting ready to be ready. And now I feel like it's get ready because it's time. It's time. Um, Co-creating is mean you're an active participant. You're not just praying, you're not just trying to manifest, you're actually taking the guided steps that you're being guided to take. And sometimes that is the hardest part about co-creating is that they're giving you the signs, they're giving you the inspiration, and then you have to do something with it. And Tracy, that's what I feel for you. Um, it's time to do something with the inspiration or with the it's like that impetus. It's like you can feel it. You feel that you need to start. You feel like you need to go. You feel like you need to take that step. And that's where you have to be the active participant and stay in the faith and stay in the knowledge that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. And you need to anchor into that. It's not words. It's a feeling. You can feel that you're going to be okay, that you are supported. You've got to anchor that in. And that could be where really leaning on your practices of meditation and gratitude journal can help you anchor and ground. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Cynthia. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Miss Mary Beth, let's see what Spirit wants to bring for you tonight. Well, we got way more than one, so let's see if we can narrow this down for you. Nope. There it is. Oh, wow. Okay. So Gabriel in the house tonight. Two of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. You know, I'm looking at this card, Mary Beth, and what I'm seeing is you and your spirit guide. I feel like the relationship that you need to make is with yourself. That's the important relationship. You and yourself and your higher self. And that is how the great progress is going to be made. Sometimes we wanna lean on other people, and sometimes we wanna, have support. And that can be helpful, absolutely. But when you're making bold and ambitious choices, when you're really wanting to change your life, the people around you typically are gonna want you to stay safe. So they're not going to be as supportive as you might need them to be, because what you're wanting to do makes them feel uncomfortable. And what I'm getting here is right now, making that connection with your higher self, making that connection with God, your angels, Christ consciousness. That is where you're going to get the support, the advice that you're needing for your road right now. You're on a step, as we all are. We're all on a step of our journey. And I feel like this is a particularly bigger step, or it feels like a harder step because it's important. It's important for you to move forward because what you're here to do, the gifts you're here to share, you are going to transform other people's lives, some directly and some indirectly. Some people you will work with, and some people you'll just be the way shower. You'll be the model. They'll look at you and say, "She did it, I can do it." And that can't happen until you really trust yourself and step into not only your authority, but that connection to yourself where you feel deservedness, you feel worthy, you feel that it's your right, that it's your right. You're not here to be small. You're not here to be staying in any particular lane. These bold and ambitious choices are also directions that you're being taken down because this is part of your mission. It's your purpose. But overcoming the hurdle, overcoming whatever's stumping you, it's going to take that connection to your higher power and to your angels and to your higher self. That part of yourself that loves yourself unconditionally and does know that you deserve all the good things. And helping you to release the blockage that you're dealing with in the physical, in the 3D human experience. So that's validation. I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here tonight. I truly appreciate you. Okay. Welcome. Welcome, Daria. Welcome. Ace of Michael. So Archangel Michael is coming in to be with you. A wonderful new idea Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So what I'm getting is new beginning, and I think it goes right along with today, which is the beginning of the year of the fire horse. I feel like that you are going to make great progress this year, but no, I don't want to say but. I want to say and. This don't allow the bumps in the road to hinder your progress. What I want to say about this, and this also came through in the video that I did earlier today on the fire horse energy, so you might want to look at that. You've been through it. There's been obstacles and challenges all along the way. Some of them have been pretty monumental, pretty scary. You've been through it. You've had your hardships. You've been terrified of what tomorrow is going to bring, not knowing how you're going to get through your current situations. It's like all of that in the last decade was sharpening your blade. And now you are ready. So whatever the bumps in the road are coming at you, they're not going to compare to what you've been through. So they literally are going to be bumps in the road. We are all always going to experience obstacles and challenges no matter where we are on our journey and how much we've gone through. But the beautiful part is when you've been through a real shadow period, you've come out the other side of a dark night of the soul. That's over. And now anything that comes at you, it doesn't scare you as bad. It doesn't take you back into fear and that, root chakra, I'm not safe and stable, I'm not going to be okay, terror. So what I'm feeling for you is that you now are possessing so much wisdom and so much skill that it's just time to move forward. Whatever the new idea is, whatever the new road is that's coming towards you, it's your road. And it's probably going to be very different than any road you've been gone down before. But as long as you're speaking your truth from your heart, you're not speaking from your head because that's egoic and that comes out as fear and they can't receive the words. Even if they don't like what you're saying, if you're speaking from your heart, they can at least hear the words and they can receive the message. They might still have a problem with it. They might still disagree with it, but at least they've received it. And that's what I'm picking up, that you are in a very different place than you've ever been before, and how people react to you and how things unfold for you. It's going to be challenging only because you've not done it before. But that whatever the challenges are, you are that honed blade that has all the skills and ability to keep going. There's something on this card that just caught my eye, and I think it's this right here. And I'm not sure what that is. I think it's just a rock with maybe some vegetation around it. But I think that's how new whatever it is you're coming into is. It's going to be something that you are creating from the ground up, birthing brand new. And so, yeah, it's going to be very scary because it's like you have to nurture it and you have to keep it alive. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Does anybody else feel like we're going deep tonight? Hello. Welcome, Spirit. Spirit is in the house. See what happens when I take a few days off? Whew. Okay. All right. So, whew. All right. Let me, yeah, let's get going here. Oh my goodness. All right. Hi, Mariana. Oh, okay. Your card literally fell out. Six of Michael. So Michael's in the house again. It's a light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel. Welcome, Avery K. All right. Six of Michael for Mariana. It's a light of, I love this card every time I see it because I know that whatever you've been through has been difficult, like transformative, difficult, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, spiritually, transformative. You've been transformed. And I know that your hardships have absolutely transformed you. So I feel like there is relief coming. And whether it's here yet or not, I feel like this is your validation that yes, it is going to get easier. And so calling on Archangel Michael to help you when things are really, really tough or when you feel like you need protection or you need courage, you need strength, calling on him to really help you. So there's this energetic cord coming out of the boat down to the, it's almost like grounding the boat or anchoring the boat. And I feel like that's what's happening right now in your life. You're being anchored, you're being grounded, you're being given a lifeline. I was seeing that as kind of a lifeline. So things are definitely moving in a positive direction. And I feel like this is your confirmation or validation that if you feel like things are getting better or you're starting to see the you're starting to see the needle move in a positive direction. Like I feel this is Archangel Michael saying it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to believe. It's okay to not let your guard down, but have faith that things are getting better. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Oh, I didn't see your question. She said, "Will my CT scan show good results tomorrow?" Sounds like it. I mean, there's positive energy there about it, honey. So, yeah, I will love to hear at, maybe possibly next week. So you're welcome. All right, Miss Cynthia, how are you? How are you? I hope you're well. I feel like you're very tired or very tired of a situation. I can't make this stuff up. So Archangel Ariel, Archangel of Love, higher heart self-love is coming in, bringing you strength. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. I really, really love my job, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Strength and grace through kindness, whatever the hardship is right now, whatever's got you emotionally battered is what it feels like. Know that spirit has your back. Interestingly enough, look at that. I've never noticed this on this card before. There's something under the dove or the bird. Oh, it's an infinity sign. Look at that. I've never noticed that before, but I'm noticing it tonight for you. Look at that. The infinity sign coming out for you with the dove spirit, spirit bringing you strength. Yeah, forgiveness. It is one of the top practices for clearing and releasing blockages and stuck energy, keeping you in loops or patterns that don't serve you, that keep bringing you back to lack or trauma, retriggering. So, yeah, Cynthia, I would maybe work with your spirit guides and what are they bringing to you to forgive? And it could be something within yourself. Are you holding on to something that you don't need to be holding on to anymore? Some self recrimination or anger. Yeah, honey, I feel like this is, forgive yourself. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. 'All right, Avery. Okay, I'm gonna let the cards answer your question for you, okay? Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive, being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So, I've been cheated on. I get it. I get the anger. I get the, wanting them to hurt as much as they've hurt you. But I feel like what this card is saying, when you give, you also receive. I'm feeling like, the energy you put out is the energy you get back, right? As above, so below, as within, so without. So yeah, I mean, I feel like there are definitely steps you need to take to protect yourself and to, allow yourself to move on. But I think you also want to measure the emotion, right? So that you're not pulling in any energy that you wouldn't then wanna have to deal with on yourself, right? So, law of karma, um, but remember what you put out is what you receive. Um, so maybe not going to extremes, doing what you need to do for yourself, but, um, really looking at, what is the energy I'm using in this situation? Um, and honestly, I feel like you already know the answer in your gut. Your gut is already telling you the answer. I think spirit is just wanting to remind you that the energy you put out is the energy you get back? All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hi, Maria. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're surviving our very cold, icy, snowy winter. The ice actually fell off my house today, so that made me happy. No one's going to get hurt. There were some really large spikes of ice that I was concerned about. Hi, Sharon and Faith. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. All right. So, Maria, let's see what we've got from Maria. I got a little emotional, guys. It's been a minute. The sun, Maria, the sun. Yes, we need the sun. We need the heat. We need the vitamin D. Archangel Uriel. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So what I'm picking up, Maria, is that how we draw things to us, or what we draw to us, is, again, the energy we're putting out. So if you're really, really wanting things to change in a positive direction, which is what is the energy is shifting for you into a positive direction, to help it along, to help it maybe even come in quicker. Gratitude. 12 things every day you're grateful for. Using not just a positive attitude, but a feeling of gratitude, because that is the secret sauce that pulls your manifestations in. Manifesting and using the gratitude journal, the feeling of gratitude, not only for what you have, but for what you want. And you're going to write those sentences as if you already have that thing that you're wanting. So having gratitude for already having it. So it's not, I'm grateful for getting a job, because we don't want to put more energy out about getting. We want to have a job. So you're going to write the sentences, I'm grateful for my job or my new job, right? So it's almost like tricking the universe into giving you what you want by telling them that you already have it. Oh, Sharon, I'm so glad you guys found me too. Yeah, I added the link to the Facebook post because I'm only going. Facebook does not like this on their events or lives or whatever. It's they've really shifted it since they made the lives an event. Unless I go in the group, and that's such a smaller community. Um, so I just do it on Facebook, but I promote it also, or I only do the live on YouTube, but I promote it on Facebook. So I actually copied the link to the actual live and put it on the Facebook, and I think that has helped. So hopefully, I'm going to try to keep doing that in the weeks to come. So hopefully, more. I don't want to say old, but my community will find me. What's going on with your cat, honey? What's going on with your cat? Because I was not picking up your cat. I was picking up, there are things that you're wanting, and it feels like they're coming in. Okay. I was just helping you to try to draw those things in. But if something's going on with your cat, that's a different conversation. All right. So sending you lots of love. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know that's been going on for a while. So lots of healing energy to your kitty. All right, Jasmine Avia, I think. So I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to call you Jasmine. Oh, she said she did have a question. Will I get a new job in March? Let's find out. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Queen of Ariel. Nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice. So I'm definitely getting like, make sure you're loving yourself to, again, put out that positive energy to the universe that you deserve a job, right? So right now it's about nurturing yourself. I feel like this is, a positive card. So again, gratitude journal. Gratitude as if you already have the job. I'm feeling like this has been a long process or longer than you've wanted to have it be a process. But I do feel like energies are opening up. Absolutely. Now that we've shifted. So, yeah, I would stay in positive expectation. I mean, look at all this abundance in this card. So I definitely feel like you're coming into an abundant period. So I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I could feel it. I could feel it. Yeah. No, I think you're there. I think you're there. I think you're, yep. Keep on it. Keep on it. Okay. So, ladies, I'm going to pull one for Miss Sharon and then we will pull one for Miss Faith. All right, Miss Sharon, let's see what we got going on for you, honey. Oh my gosh, we're 43 minutes. Holy. These hours go faster and faster. Since I'm running out of time here, let me just mention that if you want to work with me, go to my website. And also, I do have the Integrated Energy Therapy Certification Weekend in person here in upstate New York. That will be March 12th, 13th, and 14th, 3-day, be certified at the basic, intermediate, and advanced levels. You'll get lots and lots of sessions as we practice on each other, and also the attunement to the angels. So if that's something you're interested in, please reach out to me. Seats are filling up. I'm getting excited about it for sure. And then also in April for online, for those of you who are not in my area or even in my part of the world, we are going to have the Awakening 5D course virtual on Zoom. So all of that information is on my website in the event section. Okay. Sharon. Oh, I like this, Sharon. I like this a lot. The wheel of fortune. Archangel Jeremiah, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. I almost feel like this is some kind of validation for you, that you've been making changes or planning on making a change. And it's like, should I or shouldn't I? and I almost feel like timing, like, do it now, do it later. Um, so yeah, I feel like the end of delay. I feel like the decision is here. I feel like sooner rather than later. Um, but it's gonna, that direction, even though it's an unknown direction, it's a new direction, it's a new purpose, it's a new focus. I feel like anything that we're doing that's different or new, it brings, uncomfortability with it because it's not something we have maybe done before, or it's taking us out of our comfortability. It's taking us out of our comfort zone. So yeah, um, just know that this is going to be positive. Maybe not right at the get-go. It may take some time to work out the kinks, but yeah, I feel like whatever the new direction is, it's gonna be positive for you. So calling in Archangel Jeremiah to really help you, with whatever this shift in direction is. Um, I just wanted to kinda see who he is. Archangel Jeremiah is known as the angel of hope and reflection, assisting individuals in reviewing their life experiences and promoting personal growth. He helps people release past regrets, embrace forgiveness, and find clarity for their future paths. So, yes, if there's something you're struggling with as you move forward, call on Archangel Jeremiah. Ah, okay. So, big changes. Big changes. I actually, as I was kind of, tuning in, I almost I felt like maybe it was a job change, like a retiring, or, something like that, but, so you've got your hands full, my girl. You've got your hands full, um, which is a blessing, and, also, make sure you're taking care of yourself. So, all right, Miss Faith, let's see what we got for you, my girl. It's a job change. It's a life change. It's a whole new shift. All right, Faith. Let's see what we got for you, honey. Knight of Gabriel, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. Okay. So, yes, it is time for you to really lean into trusting and acting on your intuition. That things are starting to move or take off in life. And what happens, we can feel reckless, we can feel chaotic. But guess coming in and saying, I'm communicating with you. I'm giving you the sign, I'm giving you inspiration. I'm trying to help you see the way forward so that you are coming from a more grounded place when making decisions. So you are being asked to, I feel like this time to take action is more about stepping into your own authority and communicating what it is you want for yourself. And it may be something that isn't comfortable, um, but the intuitive nudges that are coming through, or the signs that you're being given, Spirit is asking you to listen to act on, to follow through. And when you're getting messages or when you're getting signs, and maybe you're unclear or unsure of what exactly they're trying to tell you, this is where you want to go into building that relationship with them being your spirit guides, Archangel Gabriel, um, and really asking them for clarity or to receive the message or sign in a different way. And not discounting every sign or every message. Um, and if you're really struggling, try to keep a journal of the signs. Try to keep a journal of the messages. Um, Even in the notes app on your phone, just something where you can jot down real quick. Okay, I saw a bird outside my window. Doesn't mean anything. But if you jot that down 2 or 3 times in one day, that's a message, right? Or, I saw this really weird number pattern, 482, and then I saw it again, and then I saw it over here. So if you're jotting all these things down, I think you'll start seeing the pattern. I think you'll start seeing the connection. Um, and you can use Google to look up animal totems. What does a bird mean? A specific kind of bird, a crow, um, a blue jay, a cardinal, number patterns. Um, Sacred Scribes has a blog where she does all kinds of different number patterns. Like, it's so cool. So there's ways in which you can actually kind of look up the signs that you're receiving. And also, I think by keeping like a running list of things you think might be signs but you're not sure, you start seeing them all together. It starts painting a picture for you, okay? So, I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Whew, okay. When we're asking spirit questions, like, should I get a new job? Should I stay in this relationship? Should I make this change? Start this thing? End this thing? Whatever it is, they're always answering you. But are you being open and aware enough to be able to receive the answer? And the other thing that you have to do is you have to let go of what you think the answer is going to be. Like, we have to let go of the answer that we want, right? And be open to the answers that are going to come in, because spirit is going to answer you. And they're always going to bring you more or better than what you want. And so that's why you have to kind of let go of the answer, right? Um, and start asking more open-ended questions. Not, should I work at this specific place, but should I change jobs, right? Um, so just trying to be more open to how you're communicating with spirit. And then again, just being in the place of surrender to receive whatever they're going to bring you. Because that is really when you can start to move your life in a direction that really starts to feel satisfying, feel aligned, feel abundant, feel safe, feel stable. So I hope that resonated. And also, I think I talk more about this in the video that I posted today on YouTube, that is Fire Horse, Eclipse, and more. All right. Hello, Miss Darlene. You've come in under the wire, so it's all good. I hope you're doing well. I didn't know if anybody'd be showing up tonight, because when I pushed play, there was nobody in the comments. I was like, well, it could be a quiet night. And it wasn't. And that's cool. So thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being a part of my community, my tribe, right? We're all in this tribe together. I'm so glad you're good, honey. I'm so glad you're good. All right, let's see what spirit wants to bring to you tonight. I like it. Things are changing. Things are changing. in a positive way, a happy ending, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Yeah. So I absolutely feel like this has to do with, the situation with your mom and family and stuff. So it feels like, as difficult as it is, that, as things conclude, hard feelings and grief and, all the things, all the things, there is something about the process you're going through that is helping you to close out a cycle. And of course, the cycle of life is coming to a close. But I also feel like this has been pushing you out of a comfort zone and really kind of stretching you into grounding down into your authenticity and maybe even your own authority. And so, the spiritual growth that you've gone through this and insight that you have gained and will continue, it feels like the growth and the insight will continue. It's good, So calling in Archangel Michael to help you with strength and compassion and protection as you continue through this process. But yeah, this is a very nice card, I think. So that makes me happy. That makes me happy. All right, guys, for those of you who are here, for those of you watching on the replay, I'm going to pull one last card for all of us, me included, because me too needs spiritual direction and protection and support. So you're very welcome, honey. So the bottom of the pile, when I turned it over, this was the card, and I looked at that pink, beautiful angel. I didn't even look at what the words were. Didn't even read this yet. I just saw that, and I thought, okay, that's for all of us. That is for all of us. So, material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Whew, 6 of Ariel. Yeah. So I feel like those of us on this call tonight are struggling with manifesting, which really doesn't surprise me because this is a day of a new cycle. This is a day of the year of the fire horse. And so for all of us, we are going to start co-creating our lives in such a new and magical way. And so, yes, Spirit is letting us know that as these changes happen and things may feel blocked or stuck or stagnant, that it's just because the new energy really hasn't taken off yet, especially during an eclipse, right? Where a lot of releasing is happening. So if you really feel like you're stuck or you're blocked, it's okay. 6 of Ariel is coming in to say your needs are going to get met and you're going to be okay. But you've got to stay drop down into your heart, not up in the fear, especially in the root chakra. Don't let the fear in the root chakra trigger you. Stay in your heart. Stay in the presence of God. Stay in your faith. Stay connected to your angels and your higher self and co-create your reality. So use that gratitude journal. 12 things every day you're grateful for. Some of them, things you are grateful for that you already have, and half things that you're grateful for that you're manifesting. And you're going to write them as if you already have them. That's the magic. All right? So, and acts of kindness. When we're going through it sometimes and we feel like we're not going to be safe and stable, we're not going to have enough money, we're not going to have enough love, we're not going to have the support, we can get a little frustrated, we can get scared, and it can come out as harsh or mean. But if you drop down into your heart, you can still be kind, even though you might be going through something, you might be worried about something. You may not know, how that situation's going to get resolved because right now you have nothing to resolve it with. But this is your sign. This is your sign that everything is working out and you are safe and God has you. The angels have you. Your higher self has you. You have you. So thank you, everyone. I love you all too. And yes, self-love, love yourself. And let God love you. Christ love you. Universe love you. Source love you. Whatever you call it. It's all good because universal source love is the energy of the universe. Love is the energy of the universe. It's what makes everything work. And so when you're letting fear be the energy that's driving your train, you're not going to get anywhere you want to be. But if you can let love drive your train, you're going to get everywhere you want to be. So that's what I got tonight. Thank you for being here. If you want to work with me, check out my website. Yeah. So empower me now. 6 months, your life could be very, very different. 9 sessions, coaching and energy healing, virtual or in person. Profound sessions, profound transformation, subtle, but it works. And I'm just so thrilled with the people that I have been working with that are really starting to have the lives that they never thought they could get to. And it's beautiful. And I'm just the facilitator. The angels are going to do the work. You and the angels are going to co-create your reality, and I will help you. All right, guys, have a beautiful rest of your night. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. Talk soon.